guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Ebony and I'm showing you my night routine for my hair. We got a comment a couple of videos back when I showed my relaxer getting put in. Someone asked, can I see a night routine of your hair right after getting relaxers? So I was like, well, that's a good video idea. Why not do it? Honestly, our night routine for our hair, especially after getting it done, is really, it's nothing groundbreaking, and it also involves no products. But when we get to the part, you guys know we do wrap our hair at night. So when we get to that part, or when I get to that part, I'm gonna show you guys 50 ways wrapping your hair is probably a good idea. All right, starting off, so if I'm gonna be honest, we do work at night most of the time, so I'm gonna start off from there. When I get my hair relaxed, I like to do it in styles, put my hair back in styles that don't leave a lot of dents. So I am going for the claw clip style tonight before work. So that's what I'm doing. I like how it just pulls my hair back and keeps my ends off my shirt, but doesn't leave any dents. All right, so this is where we get into the thick of the night routine. When I get home from work, in order to get my hair ready for bed, I usually take a white tooth comb and just comb through any tangles I might get. I don't have a lot of tangles when my hair is straight, but I do get a little bit, so I just gently comb through it with my white tooth comb, and then time to start wrapping. So I like to start wrapping my hair with a paddle brush. A paddle brush helps kind of guide the hair around my head. So I'll start with a side part and then use my offhand to just kind of guide my hair around my head. And then I'll take certain parts of my hair and just go around instead of taking all of it. Also, before I continue with the rest of this night routine, I really want to drive home the point of how important wrapping your hair is. So I came up with 50 reasons why it's beneficial to your hair routine. So take a look. All right, some of these points might be a little rapid fire because I don't want to spend all day like going through it. So if you need any kind of clarification on what I said, there is a comment section. We're always active in it, and we are more than likely to clarify anything that we said. So yeah, let's get into it. Number one, as you can tell, it prolongs your hair if your hair is worn straight. With me, I know some people like to go to bed with braids. I don't like to do that unless I want crinkly hair or wavy hair in the morning. So generally, because I like to wear my hair straight, wrapping it really helps keep it straight for a longer period of time. I'm also able to keep my product usage at a minimum, which in turn saves money. Wrapping your hair really does a good job at locking in whatever products was used on wash day. If you guys have seen our relaxer video, you've seen how Lisa cocktails products and puts it on our hair when it's damp before blow drying. Well, when I wrap my hair, I don't use any product. I'm still like living off the products that were used during wash day. So we're like 2 weeks out from this and I still haven't put product in my hair yet, and my hair still looks fresh like it came straight out of the salon. And you get to keep that fresh salon look for more days than you anticipated, and you also get to keep that nice little swing in your hair for a lot longer too. And with all that, the shine really does last in your hair a lot longer. And the reason for that is because when you wrap your hair without a lot of product, your hair being wrapped, your scalp produces its own oils that goes from root to tip. So that really does help with giving it a nice natural shine. Also, while your hair is wrapped, you get a nice healthy circulation flow, which in turn contributes to hair growth. And wrapping your hair does a great job at protecting your hair. It protects your hair in several ways. It protects it from tension, which means the shaft of your hair isn't being pulled, and which means also you aren't going to have hair falling out all the time. It does a good job at protecting your hair from weather elements at night, especially if maybe it's humid. It does a great job at that, and it keeps frizz down. And on the flip side, it also keeps your hair from drying out. I know some people, when they sleep, their hair tends to dry out. It also protects your ends because they're like tucked in, which makes wrapping your hair a really important part of the length retention routine because it keeps friction away from your hair, which then leads to less breakage, which then leads to less split ends. Satin does the trick for all of this. But I don't know, are y'all team cotton or satin? Because cotton, some people like cotton because it doesn't fall off your head while you're asleep. Some people prefer satin, I prefer satin, but there are pros and cons to each one. So if you guys are team cotton or satin, let me know in the comments why. It can also help keep your hair from tangling and forming knots while you sleep. In general, it just helps, it's just an easier and comfortable way to sleep. I don't get headaches from like buns or anything. So with my sleep, it's just less interrupted when my hair is wrapped. And sometimes you can skip the flat iron process when you wrap your hair. It gives you a sleek but more full look instead of like pin straight if you don't want it worn like that. And I've actually tried this before. I've blow dried my hair and then I skipped the flat iron process and I just went ahead and wrapped my blow dried hair. And after a few nights of wrapping it, you'll notice that the poofiness of your hair just starts to get a little bit more sleek, and it has a much more straighter look, but it has a bit more volume, which, as you can imagine, it does help lay down your edges with the help of a little product. And if you're dealing with new growth, it helps lay down new growth too. And to me, wrapping your hair, honestly, it's a really good way of watching your hair being trained. I don't know if you guys remember the first time you learned to wrap your hair versus now. It was so hard to get your hair to kind of go a certain direction. And it was just kind of frustrating too, but now it's just so easy. It takes me like 10 seconds and that's your hair, you know, your hair trained. Trust me, you'll be hooked the second you get the hang of it. Also with wrapping my hair, if you guys know, we wash our hair once a month. So wrapping it has really contributed to us stretching our washes so that you don't have to wash your hair all the time, which in turn can lead to your hair drying out as well. It also helps keep the heat tools away because you guys know we only flat iron our hair once a month. So in between that time, wrapping it night in and night out really helps keep it straight without having to go in with a flat iron to straighten up certain pieces of your hair. But if you do want to bump the ends before you wrap your hair, wrapping your hair gives it a nice little like frame to your face. If you want to do that, I know some people do a little bump with the curling iron. You don't have to do it every night, but if you do it like one time and then wrap your hair, it gives it a nice tuck and it frames your face really well when you go to take the wrap out. It's really cute. You guys know I spoke of dents earlier, but if you do get any dents in your hair, wrapping your hair really helps get the dents away because in the morning they're like gone. Also, if you do get to the point where you need to use products, like with us, closer to wash day we use product, serums are going to be your best friend when wrapping your hair. Also, having your hair wrapped when you go to take a shower, all you need to do is just put the shower cap on top of the satin scarf. That's what I do when my hair is wrapped underneath the scarf. I just throw on the shower cap because when my hair is wrapped, it really does help keep my hair, it really does help my hair stay dry underneath there. I know I mentioned before how wrapping can be kind of hard. There is a method called cross wrapping that makes it a little bit easier to wrap your hair. And it also gives you less tension when you're wrapping your hair. If you guys cross wrap, let me know. I know a few of you guys say you do the cross wrapping method instead of the traditional method. And the cross wrapping method is a little bit less tension than the traditional method. Also, it's a great self-care method. Also, the versatility with your hair, taking it out of its wrap. You know, your hair is ready for whatever style you want to give it, which then makes it a lot easier to get ready in the morning. I know if I have to run errands and if my hair is in a wrap, I just put on my slap cap and go about my day. You guys have seen our vlogs where I'm wearing my slap cap. I mean, I don't even have to do my hair or take it down, just wear my wrap, put the little cap on, and I don't look any different than anybody else running errands out there. Also, this has to do with skin, but when I was thinking about it, I was like, you know what? Wearing my hair wrapped really does keep the oils that whatever my hair produces, it keeps the oils from getting on my face or my pillow, which can cause acne. I don't know if you guys have made that connection, but wrapping your hair can really help your skin too. Just overall, it's the biggest contributor to my low maintenance approach to my hair. See, so yes, wrapping your hair is very important. So I'm going to put that scarf on my head that I was talking about earlier. I just use that to just kind of keep my wrap in place. And then also I put my slap cap that I also talked about earlier that I do errands in. I put that on as well. Also, I'm going to go ahead and take my collagen. If you guys don't know, we launched a hair planner last week and it's really great at keeping track at what works for hair so you can go back to it. And I find that collagen is amazing. So there's a section where I can keep track of what's working well as far as supplements in the hair planner. So if you want, go check that out in the description down below. Alright, so this is the morning time. I just take down my wrap with my hands at first, and then I go in with the paddle brush and then just kind of play around with it until I find the right style I want. I usually go for a middle part, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thank you to the person who suggested this in the comment section. See, we read you guys' comments. If you have any other comments you want to put, any other ideas you think we should do with our hair for videos, let us know and you might see it come up on a Sunday video like this one. Thank you guys for watching and we will see you guys next week for another video. Bye!